Kiana, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, you seem to be doing really well right now. I heard that you live in LA. How's lockdown right there?
It's kind of crazy. I mean, we're still able to go around, but
Hmm.
the cases are rising. So my
Yeah,
cousins and my cousins who I live with, we've been trying to stay home as much as possible.
yeah. I heard there are a lot of protests about wearing masks, so I think that's kind of interesting when I read the news about that. But
Yeah,
that's yeah, but I digress. I guess that's just what happened. I guess it's the difference between opinions. But am I
yeah.
wrong to say that this lockdown just made you more productive so far?
Um, hmm. I think it's made me more productive in different ways, and like
Hmm.
not a lot really that you know, there's a lot more that I used to do outside of home before. You
Okay,
know,
yeah.
that they going to the gym, going to the studio.
But you can do a lot of things.
Well, it's not. I'd say it's not easy. It's not like um, it's yeah, it's not the easiest thing, but it all boils down to balance.
Hmm.
Ultimately, uh, my priority is my music, and
Okay.
so everything kind of revolves around that.
Hmm.
Um, and it helps that I have a good team working with me that
Hmm.
understands that. So, uh, it's I'm never forced to do anything that I'm not comfortable
Okay.
doing. I'm not forced to stand by um, anything that I don't believe in.
Uh.
I think, a person with a lot on their plate is only as strong as their team. So,
Hmm.
uh, and their support system, and
Okay. Okay.
that's what helps me.
Okay, I guess the most important things that you have is basically your team. I guess kudos to your team for making it all works just fine. But
Yeah, it's
you know,
teamwork. Teamwork
teamwork
is
is always important. Teamwork is
important.
always really needs to be on point. But you also talk about how everything revolves around music, even though you're doing a lot of stuff. But you can also you still consider yourself as a singer and a songwriter. So let's talk about your music. Safe Place. What is this song about?
Um, Safe Place is about essentially a what if song. It's that moment when you really have to face the end of something,
Hmm.
and you start asking yourself all these questions about what you could have done better, or what the other person could have done better, where
Hmm.
things could have been different, and what if things were different. And
Hmm.
yeah, that's basically what the song is about.
Oh, so that's basically what it's all about. But what I'm trying to ask next after this is it fair to say that just because the song was called Safe Place, I guess this is your way of saying music is your safe place during this very difficult time?
Wow. Yeah, music definitely is my safe place.
Mm.
Even if it's not my music, music by
Okay,
others
yeah,
is
I
always
agree.
great.
Mm.
Anytime you want to escape, headphones on, you know what I mean?
Yes. Mm.
Um, and yeah, it's for me, it's a means of expression, and I learn a lot about myself too when I am able to write, and I'm able to work with other people.
Mm.
So yeah, it is. Music is definitely a safe place for me.
So maybe music is definitely a safe place. So I guess it's fair to say for me to say that, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you feeling to be a part of Semi Lucen? Because Safe Place is one of the track lists from Semi Lucen. This is also one of the first project from Paradise Rising. How are you feeling to be a part of this project that seems to be really great?
Well, I'm so honored because I know there are so many Filipino artists that
Yes.
uh, deserve to be recognized,
Hmm.
and have been waiting. And I think this for 88 Rising to I guess, you know lift up the Filipino voice like this with
Mm-hmm.
Paradise Rising, and for me to be part of that is really such an honor.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm very much excited to see what else they're gonna do and
Mm-hmm.
who else they're going to be working with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, it's a great opportunity that I'm so thankful and grateful to have had.
Yes, yes. I would think, I would assume that you will be very extremely excited for this project because, in my opinion, 88 Rising is one of the best at the moment at lifting
Yeah,
up many other artists, especially from Asia. Like in Indonesia alone, in my country, there's Nikki and Rich Brian, and then there's Stephanie Poetry. I would
love them.
I would hope that there will be a lot of musicians from Philippine, especially when you guys have working together with Paradise Rising to eventually lift up Filipino
Yeah, yeah.
musicians. But my next question would be, if we're talking about a lot of musicians from our country, we're also talking about representation. How
Hmm.
important is it for you, representation in music?
Um, well, for me, it's very important because uh, all our different cultural backgrounds
Hmm?
translate differently into music,
Yes.
um, and it's just a different feeling when you're able to connect with someone that you understand where they're coming from
Hmm?
because you've maybe been in the same situation, you grew up in the same situation,
Yes.
um you're currently in the same situation. It's very different, and I
Mm,
think it instills hope as
yeah.
well in the hearts of artists that have big dreams.
Mm,
And you know for for someone to maybe go online or turn on a TV and see a Philippine artist uh being celebrated,
yes.
it you know whoever that young dreamer is
Mm,
will be inspired to continue dreaming.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I believe that representation is very important.
Yes, yes, yes. I agree with what you said because I would say that when Rich Brian blew up, I think that is like the biggest news for us Indonesian, even for me, because for someone from Indonesia to be successful in America is such a far thing
Yeah.
to do. It's almost impossible to imagine. But after Rich Brian got to do it, he managed to do something
And
like that. I
he also
really
brought a lot of hope to Filipinos. Sorry.
yes. I also hope that you can do something like that as well for Filipinos as well, to represent your country in the bigger stage. Because
Yeah.
I would say that a lot of people, especially a lot of Filipinos who are right now dreaming to become a singer, will be so inspired if something like that happened. It's really great.
Yeah.
Really great. I
Yeah.
hope you can do something like that as well.
And if it isn't me, if I'm not the one to do it,
Hmm?
someone will. Hopefully, someone will. You
Hopefully,
know what I
yeah.
mean? And we just have to wait and hope for that day. If it is me, then
Yes, that will be great. I hope it will be you. I think it's gonna be great.
uh,
My last question would be, let's go back to safe place. How would you describe safe place without any musical terms?
without any musical terms.
Yeah, you
Um,
can say
Safe place. Oh my gosh, safe place
hmm,
is a story
the story.
about um, someone that's had a little too much time to think
Hmm.
and is finally thinking about the things that they've been avoiding for a while.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a really great way to put it to describe the song. I don't think that I couldn't think about it before, so that's really great. I guess it's about an overthinker who eventually think about something that he never actually thought about before. Yeah.
Or it's
So
just like trying, like pretending that it doesn't exist, or just like avoiding it altogether.
yeah, avoiding it altogether. So thank you so much, Kiana. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank
I hope
you.
you will be as successful as you are right now with any of your releases, with your
Thank you.
modeling or many other things that you're also doing, which is really amazing. So thank you so much for the time. I
Thank
hope I can talk
you.
to you again soon. And thank you so much for this
Thank
chance. Good
you.
luck.
Bye.
Bye.